Welcome to Up Woodyard. Sorry it's been a bit since we've filmed anything. Of course, we had the holidays like you all did, and we were in Mexico for a week. Work has been super busy, and I was down a little bit under the weather, which I don't get sick a lot, but had a couple of days where I probably could have been outside and filming and didn't do that. So anyway, we're back weekend before New Year's Eve, and today we're going to do some cleanup around the quote-unquote wood yard. You guys have seen where I have the access here, the splitter. But I want to clean up some, start anyway, cleaning up some rounds that I have in this area. So I thought I'd take you on a brief tour of our little area here. So right here is where we have the chipper shredder, so we can make some mulch and not waste all that scrap wood. And then here's a compost area. We're hoping to start a garden, vegetable garden and a flower garden in earnest. We have some landscaping now, but start a bigger garden operation soon. And here's Moses coming up to say hi. Okay, here's our stack of piles of wood here. Mostly, this is the newest one. Most of this other has is in order of age. So as we go down, oldest stuff right here, and then we'll move down to newer splits and stacks. As you can see, we used to do the had a couple of these racks that we bought, so we still use those. And then we had some of those kind of cobbled together concrete blocks and 2x4s, and those still work. Still have that. And then we migrated to stacking with on pallets, which is, I think, the way I'll go for now, assuming we continue to stack until I get a tractor and can do the IBC totes, which would be the easiest way to do it. But this is handy. Don't typically fall down like some of the racks do at times after the weight shifts over the course of the drying period. So and then the newest stuff over here, other than that first rack I showed you, this is everything up until about this point here was all split with a splitting maul. And then this is since I've gotten the access. So haven't split a whole lot, but also, as I mentioned, I've taken some over to my father-in-law. Here, have some slash that I was going to keep. I am going to keep for kindling. I'm not sure this is the right approach, though. I think I'll take this down and just spread this out and let it dry, and then grab it as I need it, or as it dries. Put some in the shed so that it's ready for the next season. But anyway, and then here's a couple pallets of wood that I could not split with the splitting maul that I was saving in case I ever got a splitter. So I've taken a few of those off there, and you can see some are pretty old. I need to move a bunch of these over to the splitter so that I can free up a pallet. Over here we have some wood that's weird size wood. Didn't want to throw it away. It's getting kind of old, so I need to split this up. My father-in-law doesn't mind the odd-sized splits, so I'll probably do that in the next month or so. Split all this up, delivered it to him, and then I still have some. There's a brush pile there, dirt pile here, and I still have some things I need to cut that we just drug up. Some small logs we need to cut up to size so that we can split those. And then here are some rounds, well, not rounds anymore, half splits typically, or a couple rounds that they were too big to manhandle effectively in the woods, so I split them once so that I could get them loaded onto the side-by-side to bring them up here. And I've been splitting on these off and on, but I need to clean this up. So my priority is then to set up another pallet area. Probably going to go over here. Right where I burned these boxes yesterday. This might be a little more sunny. As you can see over there, there's a little bit of mushroom action on that oak, which happens over time anyway, but I think it might be a little too shady where I started to put all those racks. So I'm going to probably start a pallet area here and start splitting and cutting some of this that's sitting around the wood yard. we got some cleanup done today in the wood yard. It's still quite a mess, but we got some of that moved. Next, it's rained on us a little bit, so the next step is need to saw some of these, but I'm not going to get to that today. I think because of the rain, I'm going to move indoors and take care of a couple of things, maintenance, things like that. Here's the pallet pile we started. So we got a little bit loaded here. I think it's time for me to get some more pallets. I also found an interesting thing, that the knife on the Easton Made has a little it's been bent a little bit, so I'm surprised. But here, I'll see if you can see it here. It's probably a bad angle, but so I'm going to, I took a picture, a still picture, and I'm going to send that to Andrew or somebody at Easton Made and see what they think. It's still fine. It's still working fine. I just don't know if it's something I should be worried about. Long term, I'm assuming I need to file that down or something, but I don't want to, since it's pretty new, I don't want to do the wrong thing there. So anyway, thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Take care.